Yeah, that's great. 2:15. Yeah, that's perfect. I can do that. References. Sure. Yes, I'll bring references. And Mom, uh yeah, Dad was I don't my mom. I didn't I actually can't talk right now, but can we meet later at the Starbucks at 2:15? Perfect. That's great. Okay, I'll see you there. Bye. Should you be fired for interviewing with another company? Well, maybe not, but that doesn't mean you won't be. Let's talk about how to stay on solid ground. I'm Kat Miller, and this is Dice TV. Like it or not, you can risk the axe if you're caught interviewing for another job. Some managers may start recruiting for your successor just because they heard you on the phone with a recruiter or spotted your resume online. Considering the job market these days, it hardly seems fair to be let go simply for interviewing, but if you think a layoff's coming or your pay's been cut, you may have to take the risk. If you do, follow these tips to help keep your search a secret. First, don't change your attitude. People often disengage once they decide to look for another job, but leaving early or coming in late or showing less interest during meetings are all tip-offs that you've all but quit. Maintain your momentum and your regular behaviors because it could be several months before you land a new gig. And this one may seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people don't think of it. Conduct your search outside the office. Use your personal computer or PDA and not your company-owned hardware for email. And avoid using company accounts for anything related to your job search. Adjust your lunch schedule so you can catch recruiters and hiring managers before or after their lunch break. And if you do get a call in the office, be sure your fellow employees can't hear the conversation. Interview at a neutral site. If possible, schedule job interviews in a coffee shop, a hotel lobby, restaurant, or a recruiter's office. And don't tell your coworkers about it afterwards. Finally, use a confidential resume. It should have a professional alias instead of your name, and only your city and state for your address. Instead of company names in your work history, list a business description like Fortune 500 technology company. Don't supply your references until after you receive an offer. At the interview, you can provide a paper resume with your full name and contact information and detailed work history. And this way you maintain as much control as possible. It's all common sense, really, so just take a deep breath, think things through, and you'll be just fine. I'm Kat Miller, this has been Dice TV, and we now return you to your regular desktop.